Aloha everybody, and welcome to Hawaii 4.0. This month's episode, I had originally intended to do a video on, I was in this competition. It was a competition who can build a computer the fastest, and had a really crazy outcome. And I really wanted to share that story with you guys today, but because I did my computer story last week on building and my hobby of building computers and it didn't go very well, least views I've ever had, which isn't a lot to begin with, I've opted not to go in that direction and decided to try my luck at another hobby and see if you guys maybe like that. So what I wanted to do this week was put a slideshow together. A lot of people probably don't know this, but I'm actually really big into photography. I love doing amateur photography, going out with friends, taking photos, stuff like that. And actually on the side, me and a very good friend of mine, we actually on a part-time basis do some weddings on weekends whenever we have a chance. So I also do that as well, so professionally get paid to do photography as well, which is really cool. So anyway guys, hope you enjoy the slideshow. That's what this video is going to be about today. And really quick, the first thing I'm going to tell you guys about on a Hawaii note is we actually got invited to a children's Hawaii birthday party last week. I couldn't believe it. I thought Christina was tricking me. She's like, hey, my friend's having a party next Saturday. Do you want to come? And I'm like, not really. And she's like, well, it's Hawaii themed. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in. And then as the more and more I thought about it, I'm like, wait a second, is she just tricking me because she knows if it's a Hawaii party I'll go? Anyway, sure enough, we all get dressed up, put leis on, dress in our most Hawaiian outfits that we could put on, I guess, under the circumstances. And lo and behold, sure enough, it was actually a Hawaiian birthday party, so it ended up being really cool. So I'll put that picture so you guys can see how cute Reese looks and also maybe get an update how big she is. And outside of that, I hope you enjoy the slideshow.
Compensate for the little time we have. I'm making a priority, girl, 'cause once you're gone, you are irreplaceable. Drinking from this river alive. I don't wanna look back in life and say I should have been this and that. 'Cause once you're gone, you're forever gone. Your thought I'll never see you smile again. Your touch, your lips, your kiss. When we're alive, this up the phone right away, oh why? So me glad to hear once again. You will always be the best part of my life. I don't wanna look back in life.
Good morning, love. How was your sleep? I missed you even though you were right next to me. Let's pull the blankets tighter as the rain falls down. I'm safe and sound wherever, just as long as you're around. Oh, when I look into your eyes, the warmth takes over my soul. 'Cause you're a ray of colors I've never felt before. Even when it's cold, I always seem to find there's forever summer in your eyes.
Yeah. Refresh me, love, cleanse me, free me. Your voice, it brings a sense of calm all over me. The sun is rising now, and I'm basking in your love. Keep me in your light as the gentle breezes blow. When I look into your eyes, the warmth takes over my soul. 'Cause you're a ray of colors that I never.
Well guys, hope you really enjoyed those photos. I guess you get a chance to see kind of the different stuff I like to shoot, a little bit of the wedding photography in there, some of my personal amateur shots when I go out with my friends and shoot and get some photos that way. But most importantly, I wanted to show you guys some of the Hawaii photos that I got while I was there, and just kind of how the trip inspired me, and that's what kind of came out of the lens when we were there. So I think a lot of those turned out pretty cool, and I'm really glad I got a chance to share those with you guys. And one other thing I do every month too is, actually I do it more now, I do it almost every week. My actual background on my computer, a little tricky to see here, but I'm constantly changing my Hawaii themed backgrounds. Just something I like to do every week, just give me a little bit more feel and make me yearn a little bit harder to be there. But this is probably one of the coolest ones I've ever come across. It might be a little difficult to see from there, so I will post a picture of it. But essentially it looks like a fighter pilot flying in the plane looking out over top of the globe and the earth, and there's some land underneath, which is really cool. But there's a little bit of a hidden message in here. I love it. It's actually Hawaii is just below, and I know that because I can see Kaena Point down at the bottom where we actually went to the tip of, and just a super cool background. So I love the fact that people look at this and they're like, oh, that's really cool, fighter jet looking out, but they don't understand. I mean, underneath is exactly why I have it there. It's not so much because the fighter jet's there, it's because Kaena Point's there. And that was probably my favorite time on my whole trip there, so I plan on doing a video on that as well at some point. Anyway guys, thanks again for watching. Mahalo, God bless, and we'll see you guys soon.